back to our channel. We welcome you to the Day Worker Center of Mountain View Kitchen, where today we are going to share a recipe for a delicious dish with you. We are going to cook with you and for you some delicious nopalitos and guajillo chile sauce with shrimp pancakes. Look how delicious it looks. I'm craving it again. Nopales are very versatile, and apart from having many health benefits, they are very tasty. With nopales, we can make several delicious and healthy recipes. Nopales can be consumed in various ways, including for breakfast, salads, stews, or in juices and smoothies. Nopales are rich in vitamin C, vitamin E, magnesium, calcium, potassium, and fiber, among many others. They also help cleanse the digestive system and protect the nervous system. Ready for the ingredients? Okay. We will need shrimp powder, guajillo chile, onion, garlic, red tomato, eggs, cumin, cloves, tortillas. This is a secret. We will let you know how we are going to use them later. Oil, cilantro, and of course, nopalitos. Now, let's go to work. We will start with cleaning the nopalitos. Please be very careful with the thorns. I don't want that what happened to me happen to you. Once they are clean, we are going to start cutting them. I cut them into squares, but it doesn't matter what geometric shapes you want to cut them. Once they are cut, we put them in a frying pan. Add salt, cut some onion, and crushed garlic. And we put all of this on the stove to cook. We cover it and leave it for a little. In the meantime, we are going to start cleaning our guajillo chiles. Here, we use scissors to open them and devein them so they are not too spicy. Then we wash them, and once they are washed, we add them to a pot that we already had on the stove with our red tomatoes and a few cloves of garlic. In a frying pan, we put our shrimp powder to toast, and we move it constantly so that it does not burn. We also toast couple tortillas until they look well toasted, because we are going to do something very special with this. We will teach you soon. We remove the shrimp from the heat and put it to the side. We also move our nopalitos away from the fire so that they don't burn, and we turn off the heat. We continue by taking our golden tortillas and breaking them into pieces. We are going to put them in the blender to grind so they become a powder. Look how they turn out. They aren't super powdery, but they are no big pieces left. Now, we are going to get our eggs, and in a bowl, we will put the egg whites, but first, we put a splash of water and a little salt. This is a grandma's secret. We separate our whites and whisk them. If you want, you could use a fork, or you can use a mixer like us. When the egg whites are thick and consistent, we also add the yolks and continue whisking more slowly. Once we finish whisking our egg and it is not too liquidy, we are going to add our grinded tortilla. This is so that it's not too salty because the shrimp is salty. Then we add 1 cup of shrimp powder and mix so that everything is well mixed and it is an easy to handle consistency. You see how the color changed? Now we put a little bit of oil in our frying pan. With a spoon, we put a few small portions of our mix in the pan to fry. Very carefully, we put a little oil on top of each pancake so that they are also cooked from above and sealed, and when we turn them over, they will not fall apart. We start to turn them when they are golden on the bottom and carefully move them so that the heat of the oil reach all of them. We begin to take them out one by one when they are golden on both sides and let them cool. Little by little, our delicious pancakes are done. Now we will make our sauce. We are going to put our red tomatoes, our deveined guajillo chiles, and our garlic, who has been already boiled, into the blender. Then we add some cloves and a little bit of cumin. We put a little water in which all these ingredients were boiled so that it has even more delicious flavor. And we blend. Depending on the type of blender you have, it is the time you will let it blend. If necessary, you can strain the sauce, but it's not essential. We add oil to our pan, let it heat up, and add some onion. We don't cut it too small, but it's up to you. We constantly move it so that they fry without burning. Once the onions are fried, we add the nopalitos, and you can remove the garlic. Do you remember that we put garlic cloves, right? Many people don't like them, so we will take out. I love it. We stir everything together and then add our sauce. We mix well so that our delicious nopalitos, onion, and sauce are flavorful. It's starting to boil. This smells delicious. You can just imagine the smell in the kitchen here at the Day Worker Center. We cover the pot for a little while so that the flavor is more penetrated. In the meantime, we wash our cilantro. This cilantro is delicious. We cut it, not very fine, if you don't want to. Everybody has their preference, so you decide what size you want the cilantro. The important thing about cilantro is the flavor it has. And it also has many healing properties, let me tell you. Our cilantro is chopped. Let's see how our sauce is going, and guess what? Instead of salt, we are going to put a little of shrimp powder. The shrimp is salty and it will have an even more shrimply flavor. We mix again, and then comes another very important step. We add the shrimp pancakes so that they absorb the flavor. You see how golden they are? How does it look? We submerge them so that they are flavorful on top as well. And now the pancakes are super, super delicious. I wish you could be here and try them. Now comes another super essential ingredient, that is our cilantro that we chopped. We put it almost at the end so that it has a stronger flavor and we can identify it when we are eating. We insist on submerging our pancakes and covering them for another while. They are almost ready. And our plate is done. Look how delicious it looks. These tortillas are handmade too, let me tell you. Here we serve the shrimp pancakes with whole beans, but it would also be delicious if served with rice on the side. What do you think? Ready to eat? Because I am. Well, thank you very much for joining us on this culinary adventure. Let us know how this dish tastes. We hope you enjoyed today's recipe. See you next time for another super delicious one.